Test, test. It's time for South Region basketball here inside Trinity Gymnasium as the TCJ Eagles are playing host to the Bruins of Bob Jones University. Hello, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and you're watching women's basketball on the TCJ Eagles Network. Bob Jones comes in with a record of 4-5, 1 win, no losses in South Region competition. That was an 81-49 win over Southeastern Baptist College back on October 31st. Trinity is 6-6 with 1 win, no losses in the South Region, and that win came back on Saturday, 75-69 over Toccoa Falls College. So it's South Region women's basketball, and you just saw the opening tip-off won by the Bob Jones University Bruins. Eagles wearing the home golds, going from the left to the right, and the Bruins wearing the beautiful blues, going from the right to the left. Ball goes out of bounds. Bob Jones will keep possession with 12 on the shot clock. Tell you how these teams have done shooting the ball in just a moment, but that's the first shot of the game by Keely Price. Misses the three, but gets her own rebound and scores tonight's first basket. Price averages 14.5 points per game. Bob Jones as a team shoots shoots 38%, scores 59.4 points per game as we have our first foul. And that is going against Jenna Brooks. And the first team foul as well will send Milani Vitella to the free throw line, where Vitella has done a very nice job, 79% this season, and the first one is good. She averages 10.9 points per game. As a team, TCJ, 72% from the free throw line. And Villani ticks that up just a bit as she hits both to tie things up at 2. The Eagles average 68.6 points per game while allowing 67.3 in official competitions. They shoot 29% from three-point range, 37% overall, and 72% at the line. And we have ourselves a whistle and a jump ball that will go to TCJ because Bob Jones won the opening tip-off. The only South Region game so far against Toccoa Falls. That was a win back on Saturday, 75-69. Bob Jones averages 59.4 points per game, allowing 61.4 in 9 official games. They shoot 38%, 31% from three-point range, and 68% from the line. A kicked ball is the reason for the whistle. And so Trinity will keep possession with 20 on the shot clock. The head coach of the Bruins, Mr. Mike Levere, he is assisted by Sharon Brunson and Grayson Ledfield. The athletic director is Dr. Denny Scott, and the sports information director is Mr. Trenton Goldsmith. And we have a whistle on the inbound. That's going to be a foul, a push against Bob Jones. And that foul goes to Faith Hayward, her first, team foul number 2. Joseph in the arc, so that was a 2-point attempt. And the rebound goes to Keely Price. Most of the action from here on out is South Region competition for all teams involved. Not every game, but most every game. And a whistle. Out of bounds is the call, and Trinity will get the beneficiary of the turnover. Caitlin Dickerson got around her defender, but stepped on the line. Give the ball to TCJ. Joseph takes the pass, goes inside, underhand layup is good. Kirsten Joseph, 5.2 points per game. And that gives Trinity its first lead of the night. Bob Jones 4-5 overall. They've had a few games canceled of late. 3-point effort by Jenna Brooks. Hits off the rim. They've also played a few unofficial exhibition games against D1s and 2s. So they've played only 9 official games so far. Trinity has played 12. And they have won 6 of those games. Dickerson was able to keep her drag foot still. Eagles putting the pressure on the defense. Bruins work the ball to the paint, and Victoria Broadway rejects Caitlin Dickerson. 2:13 on the shot clock. Still first quarter. So in case you're just joining us, you haven't missed very much at all. I'm Ray Bureau, and we're always happy you're joining us here on the TCJ Eagles Network. As Bob Jones gets ready to inbound. And Dickerson will do the honors. All the way back behind the arc. Bob Jones is shooting 31% as a team from three-point range. Ball gets away and is grabbed by Caroline Smith and Anna Lane Wilder. And this time the jump ball arrow is with the Bruins, so they will keep possession, but they have only 3 seconds on the shot clock. That's actually a break for the Eagles if they can get this stopped. We mentioned three-point shooting. Anna Lane Wilder's at 41% on the season. She has 86 three-pointers. That's Wilder. Did she get it off in time? No shot. It goes as a shot clock violation. That's the young woman the Bruins want shooting under pressure situation. She had to rush that one just a bit. Got a little too much onto it, but a little bit late anyway. Substitutions for the Bruins. Number 3 is Peyton Teague, and number 22 is Savannah Taylor. Eagles are playing with 7 tonight. The Bruins, I believe, are playing with 9. Villani, spin move, and the bucket is good. Her first field goal, 4 total points for Villani, the sophomore from Orlando, Florida. And we have our first Trinity foul. That will go against Victoria Broadway. And that will put Faith Howard at the free throw line. Howard averages 4.5 points per game. As a team, Bruins are 68% from the line. Tell you how Howard's done in just a moment. Her first one is a little short. She came in at 74%. So very nice free throw shooter, but the first one missed. Hayward, sophomore from Greeley, Colorado, misses them both, and Desiree Green, getting to start tonight, pulls down the rebound. Inside the paint goes Villani, and she gets her second field goal, and 6 total points now in the first quarter for Milani Vitella. And a missed opportunity for Faith Hayward. Eagles off to a quick 8-2 start. They got a very quick start Saturday against Toccoa Falls, and they needed it because Toccoa made a very good late surge in that ball game as Vitella drains a 3, and Trinity ended up winning by 6. Every point mattered. Alexandra Perez had 6 points, and that was a margin of victory. Vitella having herself a fantastic first quarter. She gets a steal, hustles it across the timeline toward the corner. Her pass batted away, but last touched by Faith Hayward. And so the Eagles will hold on to possession with 21 seconds on the shot clock. 6 minutes, 9 seconds on the game clock. And Desiree Green will inbound. She's a sophomore guard from Melbourne, Florida. And I believe they're just resetting the clock. That's the reason for a slight delay. And they are resetting the shot clock. So they'll put the game clock at 6 minutes and 1 second. Right now the shot clock is stopped at 22. And we'll see if that ends up the case. They take 1 second off the game clock now and now say 6:09, which we had on the screen. What you're seeing on the screen is unofficial. The official clock, that's in the gymnasium. So once that is set, then we will reset the one on the screen. 22 has been sitting up there on the shot clock, and both teams taking advantage of kind of a free timeout, talking things over with each other. And now we are ready. And we see TCJ Women's Soccer walking across our screen, the national semifinalists. Bob Jones, the national champions. So congratulations to Bruins Women's Soccer. Caroline Smith gets the basket, and she will have a chance at a 3-point play. Team foul number 3 on the Bruins. And we'll see which player gets called for the foul. Meanwhile, Caroline Smith, very good, 77%. The foul was called on Peyton Teague. That is her first. And Smith converts the three-point play. Bob Jones got the first basket. Trinity has scored 14 so far unanswered points. And they lead by 12, under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. A very nice start for the TCJ Eagles. Pass inside, double team, forces Dickerson to kick it outside. Teague for three, and it's good. Peyton Teague buries the three-pointer. And I believe that is her first basket of the season, according to the stats page, as we have ourselves a whistle near midcourt. And it looks like it's going Trinity's way. And Kirsten Joseph a little slow to get up. Eagles are shorthanded already. And Joseph, a very tough young woman, junior guard from Lumberton, Mississippi, holding the small of her back, but she says she's all right. It is a foul called against Caitlin Dickerson, her first, team fourth. So now the Eagles will be in the bonus, and it looks like we have ourselves a whistle against TCJ. And that's going on Caroline Smith for a push. That is her first, and team foul number 2. And so Bob Jones will inbound, 5:35 and counting, left in quarter number 1. These two teams typically give us a pretty good, exciting game. In case you forgot what happened last time these two teams played here, we'll remind you, the block shot. Bob Jones led by as much as 17 in the second half. Trinity came back and won it on a buzzer-beating layup by Victoria Broadway. Bob Jones then won in Greenville, South Carolina later in the season. A turnover, traveling violation will give it back over to the Eagles. Joseph gets around Teague, keeps the ball in play, and finds Green at midcourt. Villani wide open, a little strong. And a rebound off the floor is pulled in by Savannah Taylor, who is also looking for her first basket of the season. Taylor getting an opportunity. Bruins a little bit shorthanded. I believe they're playing with 9 tonight. Eagles are playing with 7. And a missed opportunity for Teague. But the Bruins keep possession, and an unforced error sends the ball out of bounds. And 3 Bruins are coming onto the court. Number 4, Faith McClary. Number 14, Anna Lane Wilder. And number 13, Jenna Brooks onto the court for head coach Mike Levere. Shout out to Trenton Goldsmith. Always enjoy doing business with Trenton, and Caitlin also at BJU. Joseph for 3, couldn't get the bounce off the back of the rim and right into the hands of Jenna Brooks. 14-5. Trinity scored 14 in a row before the three-pointer a moment ago by Peyton Teague. That's another 3. This one is a little short, right into the hands of Broadway. And she'll hustle up the right side of the court, take on Wilder by herself. And Wilder with a great defensive stand, keeping Broadway from getting off the layup. Eagles back it up at midcourt. Vitella, double team, finds Joseph in the lane, and it's good. A perfect pass. The assist to Vitella, and Joseph the beneficiary with her second score, and the Eagles lead 16-5. 3:45 and counting. McClary thought about the long 3. Instead, she gives it up, and the three-point effort is missed by Savannah Taylor. We have a whistle after the ball hits the floor. I believe it was just called out of bounds. Trinity will have a substitution. Jaden Houston will take over for Caroline Smith. Jaden Houston, a sophomore from Jacksonville. Local product. And she will move the ball around very well, make some three-pointers, and get some rebounds for Coach Lewis. That one somehow found a way not to go down after it was already looking like it was going through the nylon. But a missed shot, and the Bruins get up the court very quickly. A bounce pass knocked away by Joseph and picked up by Desiree Green. She has options to each side. Turnaround jumper, it's off the rim and into the hands of Jenna Brooks. And Bob Jones, again, quickly up the court. These two teams hustling, running hard. Three-point shot, good. Faith McClary with the 3. She averages 2.2 points per game, and that is her 4th three-pointer of the season in 12 attempts. So 33% is considered a good three-point percentage. Joseph is guarded heavily by Teague. Gets around her defender. The underhand layup, though, no good. Ball batted around, grabbed by Joseph. Second chance, no. And rebounded by Jenna Brooks. And the Bruins on a little bit of a run, trying to cut down what was a 12-point deficit. That one is for three, a little wide to the right, and into the hands of Milani Vitella. And Elaine Wilder, again, came in with 86 three-pointers. 41% on the season. Middle of the pack as far as the top 25 goes in NCCAA Division II. To Milani, three-pointer, it's good. Her second. 3-6, 8-10. She has 12 points in the first quarter, and the Eagles lead 19-8. So Milani Vitella from Orlando stepping up and scoring the bulk of the points so far in this first quarter. That ball hit off the leg of Green, so it will stay with Bob Jones, and a substitution from each team. Alexandra Perez in for Trinity and Imani Pouncey in for the Bruins. 1:34 left to go in the first quarter. Pass. Taken down by Wilder. She's double-teamed. 10 to shoot. Across to McClary. She juggled it just a bit. Wilder works through Broadway, kicks it outside. 2 seconds. They get it off in time. It does not hit the rim. Trinity rebounded anyway, but it is a second shot clock violation. The Eagles playing tough defense in this first quarter. 1:14 and counting. Trinity shooting 54%. And Vitella couldn't hold on that time. It hit off her knee. Pouncey pounces her way up the court, but her pass is off the mark towards Jenna Brooks. And another turnover, number 5 by the Bruins, having a little trouble holding on to the ball. Trinity has turned it over just one time and has 2 assists. And here comes Kirsten Joseph across midcourt. Trinity has also hit 2 threes, both by Milani Vitella. Joseph tried to find Vitella. She dropped it, but reclaimed possession and will go to the line for 2. If I saw it right, that would be Imani Pouncey, and we'll see if that's a correct call, and it is. Eagles are already in the bonus, but either way, this is a 2-shot foul. Vitella hit 2 a little bit earlier in the quarter. She came in at 79%. And number 1 is up and a little too strong. 2 for 3 overall, 19-8. And Eagles looking to make it 20 before the final buzzer. Number 2 is up and good, and that is point number 20 and number 13 for Milani Vitella. And it's 20-8. And bringing it up court is Peyton Teague. Teague outside to Jenna Brooks, who we've seen many times, a junior from Pottsboro, North Carolina. Seen her on this court multiple times already, as we have Anna-Lane Wilder, a senior. Bounces off the back of the rim, and McClary, it gets her second basket. She has a 3 and now a deuce. Faith McClary, a senior from Max Meadows, Virginia, majoring in kinesiology. 5 seconds. Will they get the shot off? No shot, says the official. Foul on the floor, but the Eagles are in the bonus. Less than a second left, and they catch a break. The foul called on Faith McClary, her first. It's team foul number 6 overall, all by 6 different Bruins. First of these 2 hits off both the front and the back of the rim, but does not drop through. Tell them with 13, trying to make it 14, right before the buzzer. Number 2 is good, so she will finish the first quarter with 14 points. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. A very good start for Trinity College of Jacksonville, 21-10. And we'll pause here, and we'll be back after this message from the NCCAA.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. We are the only intercollegiate athletics association where ring chasing and king chasing converge, as our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life. love, integrity, faith, and excellence. The NCCAA also provides funding through the Sports Ministry Fund to support student athletes and coaches involved in sports mission trips and ministry activities. Since 2000, we have contributed over $445,000 to assist more than 6,700 student athletes and coaches. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
A terrific first quarter for TCJ, and especially Milani Vitella, 14 points. Caroline Smith, 3, and Kirsten Joseph with 4. Bob Jones has 10, 5 of those from Faith McClary, 3 from Peyton Teague on a three-pointer, and a deuce from Keely Price. And so a good start, and the Eagles will try to keep up that pace and extend a current 11-point lead as we begin quarter number 2. After tonight, Bob Jones has a tough South Region matchup at home against Pensacola Christian this coming Saturday at 5 p.m. in Greenville, South Carolina. Then a couple of games away against non-South Region opponents, Johnson & Wales University on January 20th, Maryville College on Friday the 23rd. The Eagles will play next at Trinity College of Jacksonville, at Trinity College of Florida down in Newport Richey. A backcourt violation. You can inbound backcourt, but Joseph caught the ball in front of the line and then dribbled back, and that was a correct call and the reason for the turnover. It's only turnover number 2 for the Eagles. So they will play at Trinity College of Florida next Monday at 12, and the men will play at Trinity College of Florida at 2 p.m. on Monday. Those times were changed earlier today, and I have updated our schedule page. The next home game will be January 24th as we have another shot clock violation thanks to the Eagles' defense. So a trade-off of turnovers, and TCJ has possession with 9:37 left to go in the second quarter. That game against Beacon, Saturday, January 24th at 2 p.m., and Trinity will finish the month of January at home against Payne on the 26th and Southeastern Baptist, a South Region matchup, on the 31st. Vitella hasn't missed much tonight. That one did. Houston for 3, a little short. Rebound by Joseph. A third opportunity, a spin move, no. 3 chances for the Eagles, and they come away empty as Peyton Teague carries this one up court. Pouncey outside to Wilder. That is a 3, and it's good. And Elaine Wilder, again, 41% three-point shooter entering play tonight. That's her first in 3 attempts. So you don't want to give her a chance to score 3 points because she makes it quite often. Right now it's 21-13, an 8-point TCJ lead. Joseph cannot get it to go down. Bruins keep the ball in play on the rebound. Pouncey hustles up midcourt, right up the middle. Pullback jumper is a little strong. Perez with the rebound. And Trinity taken 4 shots so far this quarter, and they've come up empty. 8:20 and counting left in the second quarter. And Vitella directing traffic. She's being double teamed. The jump shot is good. Her first basket of the quarter. She already has 16 points, and Trinity leads by 10. They led by 11 after the first quarter. 3-pointer by Wilder on their last trip up the court. Cut the Bruins down to 8 before that basket. And we have a traveling violation on Peyton Teague. And one thing that's hurt the Bruins so far are the turnovers. That's number 7. 23-13. And Vitella takes the inbound pass. She'll be working the ball up the court most of the time tonight. Has it batted away, regains control in the paint. Jump shot, no. Rebound Green, but she was triple teamed underneath. Gets a second chance, a little strong, and a whistle. After that second shot, Perez came up limping, but she looks to be okay. And we're waiting to call. Just out of bounds is the call. So again, the Eagles come away empty, but they lead by 10. The Bruins will try to make it 8 or possibly 7. And here's Peyton Teague at the top of the key. Pouncey, three-point range, thought, but then went up the right side. And the basket is good and a foul. Imani Pouncey with her first score of the night. She averages 3.8. And she will get one more shot. Right now, the lead is down to 8. And the foul is called on Milani Vitella, her first and team first of this second quarter. And at the line is Imani Pouncey. And she's at 65% on the season, 13 out of 20. And here comes one shot because the basket was good. Three-point play, not going to happen. Rebounded by Perez. Eagles lead by 8, 23-15. So far, it's been a 5-2 start for Bob Jones in this second quarter. Pouncey doing a great job defending Vitella. It's been hard to do so far tonight. Pouncey knocks the ball away. Green picks it back up. Jump shot is good. Green's first basket of the night. She averages 3.8, and the lead is back up to 10. Under 7 minutes to go until the intermission. Bruins work it to Pouncey at the top of the arc. Milani Vitella with the defense. Green, foul, basket is good, made by Savannah Taylor. Green going for the block, but she got part of the wrist. And a nice job by Taylor getting the basket to fall and chance at a three-point play. Savannah Taylor just scored her first points of the season. And Taylor, a senior from Macon, Georgia, also majoring in kinesiology. And this is her first free throw of the season. It does not go. Rebound, Vitella. Perez was open, but didn't see Wilder standing there, so Perez ran into her. Outside to Pouncey, that's for three. It's strong. And a nice effort by Taylor, but she couldn't keep it in play. And so out of bounds over to TCJ. So far, Bob Jones leads 7-4 in the quarter. They've cut their deficit down to 8. And Vitella thought about that three. Pouncey putting on the defense. That one will be a traveling violation. The ball kind of hung up on Vitella's leg, and she continued to move. Correct call. Substitutions for the Eagles. Caroline Smith and Kirsten Joseph in for Desiree Green and Victoria Broadway. And now Bob Jones a chance to reduce the deficit to 6 or possibly 5. And they have Wilder on the court, their three-point shooting prowess. 19 to shoot. This Dickerson finding Wilder, and they leave her wide open. This one's a tiny bit short. Eagles went for the steal. You don't want to leave Wilder wide open like that very often, and we have ourselves a foul against the Bruins as Kirsten Joseph grabs the ball, and that will be number 1 on Savannah Taylor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Bruins, each with 1 foul. That's the first of the second quarter. Pouncey, Teague, McClary, Dickerson, Brooks, Hayward, and now Taylor. The Eagles have fouls, 1 each from Vitella, Smith, and Broadway. Battle for the ball at midcourt. Pouncey playing terrific defense. Pass inside to Smith. She runs into Keely Price, rather. Price knocks the ball out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles, and they have only 8 seconds to work with. 5:32 left in the second quarter. 25-17 to score. And Perez will inbound, but a substitution first. Faith Hayward going in for Imani Pouncey, who was fabulous on defense. And inbound pass to Joseph back near midcourt. Pouncey also scored a basket in her stint as well. Double team on Joseph. Finds Houston. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Houston got it off in time, but the ball did not hit the rim. And that's the reason for the buzzer. Ball must hit the rim for the shot clock to reset to 20. So Dickerson brings it across midcourt. Milani on defense. Outside to Wilder, 4-3, strong. Rebounded by Hayward. Another opportunity. Pump fake by Dickerson, and that cost her a traveling violation. She tried to take the stutter step and took one too many. So it's been a little bit of a scoring drought for both teams the past couple of moments. And now Trinity will inbound just shy of midcourt with an 8-point lead. We just now hit the 5-minute mark of quarter number 2. South Region matchup. Both teams, 1 win, no losses so far. Caroline Smith will go to the line for 2. The foul is on Keely Price, and that is her first. She is the 8th Bruin now with 1 foul. Smith, 1 for 1. That came in the first quarter. 2 shots here. And number 1 is up and good. 77% entering play tonight. She's hit her first 2. Extends a lead to 9. Number 2 is good. Eagles doing a nice job. Vitella and Smith. And for Caroline Smith, that is point number 5. They have hit 6 out of 8 so far. The 2 of them, they are the only ones to shoot free throws. Bob Jones has had only 1 player shoot and hasn't hit one yet. And a fantastic move by Savannah Taylor. That's her second basket. The left-handed layup off the glass, reaching out to her side to keep it away from the defenders. Nicely done, Savannah. 27-19. Smith outside to Houston. Vitella's hit a pair of threes already. The ball stripped away by Savannah Taylor. And a long pass intercepted by Joseph. She stays in bounds. And Vitella, pump fake, gets around Dickerson. Pull up Jay, no. Dickerson with the rebound. And a long pass to Taylor. Houston from behind. A pump fake misses. And Taylor tracks down the rebound off the floor. Finds Price in the paint, turnaround jumper, and a traveling violation. She moved her feet as she tried to spin away. And so the Eagles stave off another attack by the Bruins. Perez and Houston will head out. Green and Broadway will enter for TCJ. 27-19, under 4 minutes to go until halftime. Been a very fast-paced game. Bob Jones has outscored Trinity 9-6 in the quarter. Trinity led 21-10 after 1. We have ourselves a foul on the floor. That's going against Keely Price, her second. It is team foul number 3, so each team has 1 foul to give. Each team has committed 3. Green, jump shot, in and out. Rebound by Price. Just one of those tough breaks. The ball was in and somehow hit the rim and popped out. Broadway got a hand on it. Smith grabs it, and Vitella brings it across the timeline. Outside to Joseph in the paint. Power move, no. The ball may have been tipped, and a foul on the rebound effort. And let's see exactly what the official says. That's number 3 now on Keely Price. And they are calling that on the shot, so Kirsten Joseph will shoot 2. So Joseph, third Eagle tonight to shoot free throws. Number 1 is up and good. 78% on the season is Kirsten Joseph. Again, as a team, Eagles at 72%, a very good team free throw percentage. Number 7 in the country entering play today. Second one did not go. Let me check that again. I hit 3-pointers. Number 7 3-pointers in the country for TCJ. Free throw shooting number 3 in the country. Trinity at 72%. Smith in the paint, double teamed, off the glass and in. Caroline Smith now with 7, and the Eagles have regained their 11-point lead, 30-19. Hayward pulls that foot back, so that was a 3. Rebound by Broadway. And Trinity brings it across midcourt. Joseph directing traffic. And bounce pass to Smith. Guarded heavily by Price. And now Hayward on guard of Vitella. Back outside. Joseph tracks down the loose ball. 10 to shoot. 9, 8, 7. Joseph using Smith as a screen. Ball missed the rim, but it's rebounded by the Bruins anyway. Hayward. And a foul will go against Kirsten Joseph, her first. And then Caitlin Dickerson is the one that Joseph made contact with, so she'll have a seat. Joseph, that is. Alexandra Perez will take over. Also leaving is Keely Price, and Pouncey is back onto the court. And Pouncey so far has been the defensive player of the game for the Bruins. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the second quarter, Trinity leads 30-19. Outside to Wilder. That's for three. It's off the rim. Rebounded by Victoria Broadway. And the Eagles hustle past midcourt. Broadway goes between Pouncey and Brooks. 22 to shoot. Broadway runs into a Bruin defender and will shoot two. The foul is called on Jenna Brooks. That is her second. It's team foul number 4. Both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way once this ball is back in play. Victoria Broadway will shoot two, looking for her first point of the night. On the season, Broadway at very nice 65%. And the first one is a little strong and does not get the bounce in. Still an 11-point lead. Chance for Broadway to make it an even dozen. Two Eagles back defensively. Wilder set up in the corner for a potential three. Broadway misses them both. Bruins have an opportunity to get back in within single digits, but Broadway, one of her specialties, is stealing the ball. She goes through two, finds Perez, and it's off the glass and good. Assist to Broadway, basket to Perez. 13-point lead, biggest so far of the night for TCJ. They led by 12 very early and had two 11-point leads, right now 13. Nice defense by Perez on Dickerson. Bounce pass into the paint. Hayward backpedaling, ball knocked away, and we have ourselves a foul. Pair of number 5s both going for the ball, and we'll see which one gets called. It's going to be Caroline Smith. Now, both teams are in the bonus, and that is number 2 on Smith, and Hayward will shoot two. It would help if I look at the correct score sheet. She's nothing out of 2 so far tonight. And a first of 2, it's good. Right now, the lead is 12 for TCJ. Faith Hayward, a very good 74% free throw shooter. And she goes 2 for 2. Probably hasn't missed both very often. She made up for that in the first quarter right there by hitting 2. And the lead is down to 9 points. Houston at midcourt. Houston, Vitella, Broadway, Perez with the ball, and Green on the court. Hayward, Brooks, Dickerson, Wilder, and Pouncey for the Bruins. Nice job by Vitella keeping the foot in the front court. Shot a little strong, too much momentum. Rebound, Dickerson, 34 seconds. Broadway will be called for the block. She tried to keep her hands free, but she did run in with the body, and that is foul number 2 on Victoria Broadway. That will put Caitlin Dickerson at the line. She averages 5.9 points per game. Dickerson is a 64% free throw shooter. 32 seconds left. Chance to get to within 7 if she makes them both. Number 1 is good. 32-22. My mistake. I miscounted. It's a 10-point lead. Chance to get to within 9. And free throw number 2. Little strong. Rebound, Kirsten Joseph. Eagles have done a very nice job rebounding as well. Both teams have 16 rebounds. Joseph with possession in the paint. Her pass knocked away and corralled by Jenna Brooks. So credit her with the steal. Hayward outside to Dickerson. Guarded by Perez. Wilder wide open for 3 in the corner. They don't see her. Hayward with the shot. It's good. That's likely going to be the last shot of the quarter, and it is. So Hayward gets that basket to make it an 8-point margin as we go into the intermission. 32-24, Trinity College of Jacksonville leads. We're going to pause here for the halftime intermission. We'll summarize the first half and get ready for quarter number 3 when we come back. You're watching Women's South Region Basketball on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium. South Region Women's Basketball, and Trinity College of Jacksonville leads Bob Jones University 32-24. The Eagles are shooting 42%. Bob Jones 36%. Trinity has hit 2 3-pointers. The Bruins have hit 3. Big difference at the line where Trinity is 8 for 13 and Bob Jones 3 for 8. Bob Jones has had some trouble holding on to the ball, especially in the first quarter. They have 12 turnovers. Trinity has really done a good job keeping it just 4 turnovers. And Trinity has turned those 12 turnovers into 10 points and leads by 1, rebounding 17-16. Scorers for the TCJ Eagles: Milani Vitella with 16, Caroline Smith with 7, Kirsten Joseph 5, Desiree Green and Alexandra Perez each have 2. For the Bruins, 8 points for Faith McClary to lead the way. Faith Hayward has 4. Savannah Taylor also has 4. Peyton Teague has hit a 3-pointer. Imani Pouncey has 2. Caitlin Dickerson has hit a free throw, and Anna Lane Wilder has hit a 3-pointer of her own. No one in any serious foul trouble except Kaylee Price, who has 3 fouls for the Bruins. Jenna Brooks has 2, and the following all have 1. Imani Pouncey, Peyton Teague, Faith McClary, Caitlin Dickerson, Faith Hayward, and Savannah Taylor. For the Eagles, Caroline Smith and Victoria Broadway each have 2 fouls. Milani Vitella and Kirsten Joseph each have 1. Second half ready to begin. The Bruins have the possession arrow, so they will inbound to start this third quarter. Trinity 21-10 after 1. Bob Jones, though, outscored TCJ 14-11 in the second quarter. So you're up to date in case you missed anything as we start quarter number 3. Wilder back there, or rather Brooks back there, and takes and buries a 3. So she wasted little time getting on the board in the third quarter. Her first basket, she averages 9.5 points per game. That is her 45th three-pointer of the season. Joseph to Broadway. Shot clock at 15. Guarded by Wilder. And the Bruins are putting on the press. Smith outside the arc, 7 to shoot. Underhand layup and a foul. Caroline Smith will go to the line. Eagles had 1 shot clock violation in the first half. Bob Jones had 3. And the foul is called on Faith McClary, and that is her second. It is team foul number 1 of quarter number 3. And Smith at the line where she is 3 for 3 so far. 7 total points. And the first one is good. So the lead is back up to 6. They started the quarter with an 8-point lead, but Brooks hit a 3. And Smith goes 1 for 2, so a 6-point lead for TCJ. They've led by as much as 12, actually 13. They had a 12-point lead, 2 11s, and a 13 before Bob Jones cut it down to the halftime score. 32-24 was that halftime score. And we have ourselves a whistle sending the Bruins to the line. Shooting the free throws will be Faith Hayward, who is 2 for 4 so far tonight. And the foul is on Victoria Broadway, and that's number 3. Number 1 of the sequence for Hayward is good. Came in at 68% on the season. Number 2 is also good. So Hayward, after missing her first 2, has now hit 4 in a row. And Bob Jones has cut it already all the way down to 4. Vitella had a great first quarter, 16 total points, 14 of them in the first quarter. Misses the shot, then has her pass intercepted by Price. She is playing with 3 fouls. Guarded heavily by Joseph. Turnaround jumper wide open, but off the rim, and rebound Alexandra Perez. Brooks trying to reach in and steal the ball away, unable to do so. Perez allows her teammates to get into position. Finds Villani to the right side, or check that left side. Spin move, around 1, through 2 more, but the shot no good. And a rebound by Anna Lane Wilder. Here comes Hayward to Dickerson up the right side of the court. Dickerson stops just inside the arc, finds Wilder, a pump fake. And now Dickerson, another pump fake, and she powers her way inside but misses the layup. And she's a little frustrated. That ball did not drop in. Joseph with the rebound. Trinity trying to re-extend the lead. Fadeaway jumper, good. That is KJ, Kirsten Joseph, with her 7th point. And the lead is at 6 at 35-29. Hey, we're not too far from baseball season. The two schools, Bob Jones and Trinity College of Jacksonville, will each host a 3-game series against each other. The first one, early February here at Trinity and end of February at Bob Jones. Love to see Bob Jones also get softball. I'd love to see some of the other South Region teams jump in on baseball and softball as well. Baptist University of Florida, a brand new school to the South Region. First year as an athletics program, they're going to play both baseball and softball. Right now, Keely Price is going to shoot a free throw after sinking the basket and drawing the foul. It'll be her first attempt of the night. The foul is on Kirsten Joseph. That's her second. And right now, the lead is 4. And Price makes it 3. She's at 69% on the season. She now has 5 points. And little by little, Bob Jones has closed what was a 13-point lead late in the second quarter, all the way down to 3. And they'll have a chance to possibly tie it up with a 3-point play, as that unforced error will give the ball right back to the Bruins. 35-32, Trinity leads. Bounces it outside to Brooks. Almost stolen away. Feed back to Pouncey, and a really nice move for the layup. Imani Pouncey with 4 points and a timeout called by Coach Lewis, as Bob Jones is now just 1 point away from erasing a 13-point deficit. 6:45 left to go. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Bob Jones has outscored Trinity 10-3 in this third quarter to shrink what was an 8-point halftime deficit all the way down to 1. Trinity led by 13 late in the second quarter. They're trying to re-extend. The only deficit Trinity has faced tonight was 2-0. They ran off 14 straight points. And Bob Jones has now closed it down to 1. That shot missed, and Bob Jones a chance to get its second lead of the night, first since 2-0. And they'll have a chance to do it at the line, as Kirsten Joseph is called for her third foul on the block. Or check that, inbound. My mistake. That was on the floor. It's team foul number 2. Jaden Houston will take over for Kirsten Joseph. 6:20 left to go in the third quarter. Excitement here at Trinity Gymnasium. 1-point margin. Price guarded by Smith. Finds Brooks. And a whistle. Traveling violation. Jaden Houston, a defensive specialist for Coach Alicia Lewis. And she helps force the turnover. That is turnover number 13 for the Bruins. Long pass to Desiree Green, who was wide open. A beautiful one-handed pass and a great layup by Green. She snuck in behind the defenders, got wide open inside the paint. So the lead back up to 3. Smith with the interception and a whistle. That's going against Keely Price, and that is her fourth. Both teams, remember, are shorthanded. Price will have a seat. Savannah Taylor with 4 points and just one foul. Back onto the court for head coach Mike Levere. Alicia Lewis, third season as the Eagles head coach after 4 as an assistant. Spin move by Vitella. Basket is good. 18 for Milani Vitella. John D. Jones, the athletic director. I'm Ray Bureau. I'm the sports information director as well. Three-point shot is good. That is Caitlin Dickerson. Now 4 points for Dickerson. Bounce pass to Green. Couldn't corral it, and then her shot is blocked. Picked up by Savannah Taylor. Dickerson just hit her 21st three-pointer of the season. Wilder runs the baseline. Pouncey, pull-up jumper, missed. And rebound for Vitella. Eagles still hold on to the lead. Vitella in the paint. And a whistle. Faith Hayward claiming that she had her feet set. I have to be honest, I could not argue if it had gone the other way, but Hayward is being called for the foul. So Vitella will shoot 18 points. And the first is good. That's number 19 for Vitella, but more importantly, extends the lead out to 3. 3 for 3 at the line so far. And now 3 for 4. Smith, a little trouble holding on to the rebound, but a whistle. And the reason she had trouble with the rebound is because she got fouled by Faith Hayward, and that is number 2 on Hayward, number 4 on the Bruins in the quarter. So the Eagles will be in the bonus for the rest of the third period once this ball's back in play. Caroline Smith at the line is 3 for 4, 8 total points. Not sure what the delay is about. They're going to check on the foul situation to see if it is a shooting foul or not. And now they're changing it to on the floor, not a shot. It's team foul number 4. So the Eagles will inbound. They'll get 20 seconds. Green takes the pass, and the basket is good. Eagles may have caught a break on going from the shots to the inbound. Wilder for 3. Her second of the night, 6 points. Number 88 on the season. And Elaine Wilder makes it a 2-point game, and a pass is intercepted. Bruins could tie it or take the lead. To Hayward. Pull-up jumper. It's good. The tie game, first time since 2-2. Hayward now with 8. 4:10 remaining in quarter number 3. Smith goes under Wilder, misses. Vitella, second chance, no. Third chance, no. There will not be a fourth. All alone is Savannah Taylor. She takes the pass, and the Bruins have their first lead since 2-0. Bruins have now outscored Trinity 18-10 in the quarter. Here is Perez running the baseline and will shoot 2. That's Anna Lane Wilder picking up her first foul, and good sportsmanship as Wilder went to check on Perez, helped her up, but Perez had already popped back up. And Perez will shoot 2. First attempts of the night for Alexandra Perez, who is 9 for 12 on the season. Freshman guard from Palm Coast, Florida. Number 1 is good. So one more will retie the score. Credit the Bruins. They fell behind by 13, and they have come back to take the lead. Here comes number 2 for the tie. Yes. 4 points for Perez. More importantly, ties it up at 44. Bruins a chance to reclaim the lead. Don't go anywhere, folks. This one could come down to the final moments. 3:32 left in the third. Pouncey is blocked by Green. Out of bounds, but Bob Jones will keep possession. Desiree Green with the block. First block of the night for the Eagles. Inbound pass to the floor to Pouncey. Outside to Hayward. Thought about the three. Instead, found Dickerson in the corner. Dickerson guarded by Broadway to the baseline. Wilders trying to set for her specialty, a three-point shot. Instead, double-teamed underneath, and we'll have a jump ball. Bob Jones inbounded. Trinity has the arrow. The defense was holding Bob Jones to 2 seconds to shoot. What that does is move the arrow back to the Bruins. If the shot clock had run out, they would still have the next alternating possession. So it could be a pretty decent break for Bob Jones. Vitella inside the paint, off the glass, no. Rebound by Hayward, who's had a really nice night tonight. 8 points, and she's helped move the ball around quite well. Wilder, 4-3. It's good. 47-35. Anna Lane Wilder, 3 3-pointers. This is Bob Jones's biggest lead of the night, 3 points. Trinity 21-10 at the end of one, but since then, Bob Jones has outscored them. 23 for the Eagles, 37 for the Bruins. Green in the paint, no, and a rebound to Hayward. Green looking for the foul call. She will not get it. This is for three. Savannah Taylor off the rim. Rebound, Milani Vitella. 2:10 left in the quarter. Hustling up midcourt. Through three defenders, and the basket is good. Eagles are back to within one. 21 for Vitella. 47-46. Bob Jones leads. Under 2 minutes left in the third. Both teams shooting well over 40%. Bounce pass and a whistle. And it looks like the ball hit the baseline before Wilder got the shot off. So out of bounds. Eagles will take possession. Caroline Smith and Kirsten Joseph take over for Desiree Green and Jaden Houston. Perez, Vitella, and Broadway are the other three Eagles on the court. Hayward, Dickerson, Wilder, Taylor, and Pouncey for the Bruins. Smith takes the pass. Jump shot, a little strong. And a rebound by Wilder. Eagles trying to regain the lead. Could not do so on that trip. Now we'll look to press on the defense. 1:22 left in the quarter. Dickerson looking and directing traffic. Backs up near midcourt. Coach Levier giving a few hand signals. Double dribble is the call. Turnover number 14 for the Bruins. And the Eagles will look to continue to turn those turnovers into points. 10 points off turnovers so far. Substitution. Hayward and Dickerson go out. Peyton Teague is number 3. Faith McClary is number 4. They're on the court now. Vitella to Smith. Outside, Perez gets around one. Off the glass and good. Alexandra Perez, 6 points. Pouncey trying to do the same thing, but Perez knocks the ball away. Strips, but it is Bob Jones' ball. Former Eagle Melanie Newton trying to help out. She's in the bleachers. Terrific three-point shooter for the Eagles. Broadway intercepts a pass. Broadway in the paint. Basket, no. Gets her own rebound. Second chance, will she get it off? No, but she finds Perez outside the arc. Vitella, pump fake. Gets around one. Basket is good, but no. An offensive foul, no basket. Foul number 2 on Milani Vitella. Defensive set by Bob Jones. And a good call. I just saw the monitor, which is about 20 seconds behind live action. The correct call made. Foul number 2 on Vitella. Both teams in the bonus for the final few seconds of this third quarter. It is Peyton Teague directing traffic. Trinity leads by 1. 10 seconds. Teague to the outside. 3-point shot. Off the rim from McClary. Both Smith and Brooks go for the ball, and we have ourselves a whistle. It's going to be a foul called against Jenna Brooks, and that is number 3. And the Eagles have a chance with Smith shooting 2 to get as much as a 3-point lead with 4 seconds left in the third. Again, pull up a chair. You don't want to miss the fourth quarter. Coach Levere giving some instruction from the sideline. Smith with the free throw, a little short. Still a chance to make it a 2-point game. Trinity as a team tonight, 12 out of 19. And Smith, number 2, is good. That's point number 9 for the senior. 4 seconds left. Will they get the shot off? No. At the end of 3, Trinity College of Jacksonville, 49. Bob Jones University, 47. Third quarter scoring, Bruins 23-17. They took the lead as much as 3, and then Trinity has now scored 5 in a row. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. Ten minutes of very exciting action left to go. Bob Jones will play Pensacola Christian on the Bob Jones home court in Greenville Saturday at 5 p.m. Then go to Johnson & Wales University in Maryville on January 20 and 23rd before returning home to face Clinton College on the 26th. The Eagles go to Trinity College of Florida on the 19th. The game time has changed to 12 p.m. That is updated on our schedule. And then 3 home games to end January. Beacon on the 24th, Payne on the 26th, Southeastern Baptist on the 31st. Go to TrinityEagles.com or BJUBruins.com for your favorite team information. 3-pointer by Jenna Brooks puts Bob Jones back out in front, 50-49. Jenna Brooks, her second 3 of the night. Broadway looking for foul, but doesn't get the call. And a rebound picked up by Anna Lane Wilder. Here's where Bob Jones does its best work in the fourth quarter in clutch situations. They end Pensacola Christian. They never give up regardless of the score. Eagles have fought hard the entire night and the entire season. Rebound, Broadway. Chance to regain the lead. 1-point deficit. Vitella. Her pass goes astray and out of bounds. A missed opportunity on the giveaway. Turnover number 7. The Eagles have been very clean, but that one could hurt as they tried to regain the lead. Pouncey back in along with Dickerson. Also on the court, Hayward with the ball, Wilder and Brooks. For the Eagles, Broadway on guard, Vitella, Joseph, Smith, and Perez. Wilder, right side of the lane, bounce pass, goes astray and out of bounds. Last touched by Faith Hayward. So the Bruins a chance to extend. And that is her 16th turnover. Rebounds have been very even. 24 for the Eagles, 23 for the Bruins. Vitella pulls back, drains a three-pointer. She has 24. That is her third three of the night. Milani Vitella, I think it's safe to call her the player of the game unless something incredible happens. Pouncey looking to make it an incredible three, and she does off the glass. The shot was actually off the mark, but it hit the window and went in to give Bob Jones back a 1-point lead. That is Imani Pouncey. Eagles trying to respond, come up empty. Pouncey, a sophomore from Lodowici, Georgia. The steal and the bucket. Milani with the basket to give herself 26 points. Milani Vitella having one fantastic game, her season high. High off the window, no good. And a whistle as players still fighting for the ball as they fall to the floor. It is a jump ball. Bob Jones inbounded, so it's Trinity's ball. 7:26 left. Trinity leads 54-53. Try that again. That three-pointer by Imani Pouncey, 18th of the season. Milani Vitella on the season shooting threes. She has 3 tonight, 16 total. She's been on fire tonight with 26 total points. Joseph runs into Brooks, but holds on to the ball. Outside to Broadway, a pump fake, run the baseline, and offensive foul called against Victoria Broadway. Now that is number 4 on Broadway. Desiree Green hustles over to the scorer's table, and Broadway will head off. Victoria Broadway, a good defender. She loves to steal the ball, trying to score the points, but an offensive foul, the second one against the Eagles tonight. Dickerson to Pouncey. And Pouncey outside the arc. Back to Dickerson at midcourt. Vitella swats it away, and it goes out of bounds off Hayward, says the official. Hayward says she never touched the ball. Eagles will get possession. And no inbound on their offensive side. Green with Taylor making it difficult. And a foul. That will go against Hayward. It's on the floor. It's team foul number 2. And for Faith Hayward, it is personal foul number 3. Keely Price has 4 fouls for the Bruins. Brooks and Hayward now have 3. Victoria Broadway has 4 for the Eagles. Kirsten Joseph has 3. So those are the players in foul trouble. 6:45 left to go. Vitella, spin move, basket, no. Rebound Smith, and she's blocked. But she fights for the ball, gets the rebound, and finds Green back near midcourt. They put the shot clock at 30. Inside to Smith. Turnaround jumper. Contact, no call. Rebound Bruins. And Vitella on guard of Hayward. And the Bruins are trying to regain the lead. They trail by just 1. Looks like Price is ready to check in, if I'm seeing that correctly. Pouncey back near midcourt. Shot clock at 10. Shot clock down to 7. Joseph putting on the pressure. Pouncey to the right side. 3 to shoot. She gets it off in time, misses everything, and a shot clock violation, the 4th of the night for the Bruins, as a press of the defense of the Eagles, and that makes another turnover. So Keely Price is in, and Jenna Brooks heads off. Price playing with 4. She needs to be careful, but she doesn't do any good unless she's on the court. 5:45 and counting. 1-point Eagles lead. Joseph, basket is good. Kirsten Joseph now with 9. Eagles lead by 3. Pouncey across midcourt to Dickerson. Green on the defense. Dickerson top of the arc. Bounce pass to Hayward. In the paint. Price, basket good. Keely Price now with 7, and she puts the deficit back down to 1. Joseph brings it across midcourt. Milani. Vitella, I'm trying to say. Joseph, a three-pointer. Vitella, Smith, Perez, and Green. A steal by Milani Vitella. 28 points. 58-55. Pouncey takes the pass. She is wide open. Goes inside. She had a chance for a mid-range two. Lost the ball, but Dickerson got it back. Perez now guarding Pouncey. Hayward, a pump fake, gets around her defender and finds Dickerson wide open. Don't want to give her that kind of a look. It doesn't go. Taylor back outside. Another opportunity for Dickerson. Too strong. Price the rebound in the paint. Bounce pass to Pouncey, and she puts it in high off the glass. And Pouncey now with 9 points, and the Bruins back to within 1. We have ourselves a timeout with 4:20 left in regulation. Trinity 58, Bob Jones 57. Stay with us. It's loud inside Trinity Gymnasium for great reason. A very exciting matchup. Trinity led by as much as 13 late in the second quarter. Bob Jones came back to take a third quarter lead, and it's been seesaw ever since. Right now it's a 1-point lead for the Eagles. 58-57 with 4:20 left to play. Eagles are shooting 45%. Bruins 46%. And Vitella works it across midcourt. 4:10 and counting. This one may go down to the final buzzer. Now, Bob Jones has a knack for hitting buzzer-beating threes. Shot missed by Perez. Chance for the Bruins to regain the lead. Hayward across midcourt. 3 fouls. Dickerson tries to go to Wilder, but it's knocked out of bounds off Caroline Smith. 20 on the shot clock for the Bruins. 3:48 on the game clock. Wilder, 9 points, all from three-pointers. The pass to Hayward, beyond the arc. Outside to Wilder, sets herself up, but Vitella recognizes leaving Wilder open is not a good idea. To the corner, that's for 3. It's off the rim. Joseph knocks it away from Savannah Taylor and into the hands of Smith. And here come the Eagles. Vitella, basket is good. If I'm right, that's 30 points for Milani Vitella. Inside goes Hayward to Wilder, who is wide open, but this one does not go. Vitella, 1 on 3, and a basket is good. She is certainly over 30 points now. I have her at 32. The official scorers have her at 31. Ball's on the floor. Pouncey and Smith both get hands on it. It is a jump ball. Arrow is with Bob Jones. With 2:46 left to play. 31 points for Milani Vitella. That's half of Trinity's 62. We have ourselves a 30-second timeout called by the Bruins. Honestly, I've lost track of timeouts. I know there haven't been many, so each team is able to stop the clock a few more times. 2:46 left. 5-point TCJ lead, 62-57. We'll be right back. On the court for the Bruins, Wilder, Brooks, Hayward, Price, and Dickerson. For the Eagles, Joseph, Vitella, Broadway, Smith, and Green. Shot clock at 10. This is Price. Turnaround jumper and a foul. Green got the ball with her hand, but the hips made contact, and that's a foul. Number 1 on Desiree Green. Keely Price, 1 for 1 at the line. That came in the third quarter on a 3-point play. Every free throw means a lot, and that one is good. That is point number 8 for Keely Price. She's now 2 for 2 at the line. Price on the season, 69% entering play tonight, so she's now over 70. And 9 points, and it's a 3-point lead for Trinity College of Jacksonville. 2:30 left. And Joseph at midcourt. To Smith in the paint. Lost it, but got it back. Basket no good, wide to the right. Second chance, foul. If that's Price, that is number 5. We'll see what the call is. That is number 5 on Keely Price. So Caroline Smith will shoot 2. 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 so far. Massive free throws here. And a good shooter at the line. So Price will head out. She will take 9 very important points to the bench. And Savannah Taylor is back in and sets up on the left of your screen, right in the front from your vantage point. Smith's first is good. It bounced around and dropped in. That's double digits now for Smith, but more importantly, it's now a 4-point lead. Eagles don't want to rest on this. They want to extend. Number 2 off the rim and rebounded by the Bruins. That is Jenna Brooks. Here comes Hayward. It's a 4-point lead for Trinity. Taylor to the left side. Taylor off the rim. No. Brooks the rebound and a foul. 2 shots for Jenna Brooks. And the foul is called on Victoria Broadway, and that is number 5. So Broadway will head off, and Jaden Houston will come out onto the court. So the Eagles have lost Broadway, and the Bruins have lost Price. Brooks at the line for 2. First attempts of the night, and this one is a little bit too strong. On the season, Jenna Brooks, very respectable, 69%. First one did not go. Here comes number 2. It is good. Jenna Brooks, a junior from Pittsboro, North Carolina. That is point number 7, all in the second half. It's a 3-point lead. Joseph, shot in and out. Ball's on the floor, and it's grabbed by Brooks. Bruins could tie it with a 3. Dickerson in the paint. They don't have to have a 3. Feed Brooks. Basket good. 1-point game. 9 points for Jenna Brooks. Eagles still lead by 1. Under a minute 24 to go. Still anybody's ball game. Vitella to Smith. Watch the 3-second count. Outside, Houston to Green. 15 to shoot. Green double teamed in a block, but a foul. Again, ball with the hand, but body contact, and that is number 2 on Savannah Taylor. That will send Desiree Green to the line. She has not tried to shoot a free throw yet tonight, and on the season, 4 for 6. Crucial free throws. Number 1 does not go. Back deep is Wilder for the Bruins. 2 Eagles, Joseph and Houston, back defensively. 1:08 left to go. And Green ready to take her second shot. Eagles as a team, 14 for 22 tonight. That one is good. It's a 2-point lead. Point number 7 for Desiree Green. 64-62. We'll tell you all the point totals quickly once the ball game ends. Hayward will go to the line. Both Smith and Joseph were there. So Hayward will shoot 2. Kirsten Joseph is called for her 4th. Only a minute left. Let's see what Coach Lewis wants to do with Joseph. Hayward's already at the line. She's ready to shoot. Now, scoreboard says 5. But that is the 4th. So Joseph still officially in the game, but she's going to come out. Or just back for some instruction, rather. Desiree Green will take her spot at the lane. First one from Hayward. Bounces around and drops in. 9 points for Hayward. More importantly, she can now tie it with free throw number 2. 1 minute left. No good. Rebound, Houston. Something Jaden does very well. Pull in rebounds. Vitella's had herself a 31-point night. Our player of the game, regardless of how this one turns out. She's trying to give her team a little bit more of a cushion. 43 seconds. Crucial possession for the Eagles. Vitella guarded well. 7 to shoot. And traveling violation will give it back to the Bruins. They have a chance to regain the lead. 35 seconds. Really, if you want to get technical, 34.9. A crucial possession. The Eagles give it away. And Bob Jones has a chance to regain the lead. Trinity, 45%. Bruins, 45%. The Bruins have hit 9 three-pointers. Trinity, 3 of them. Most of those threes for Bob Jones in the second half. At the line, in case you're thinking of that, Bruins 10 for 17, Eagles 15 for 24. That's 59% and 63% respectively. 35 seconds left. We'll pause here and be right back. Okay, the Bruins will advance to the front court. 34.9. Trinity leads by 1. And the Eagles want desperately to get a stop. Wilder, Dickerson, Brooks, Taylor, and Hayward for the Bruins. Green, Vitella, Perez, Joseph, and Smith for the Eagles. Inbound to the backcourt. This is Hayward. Guarded by Joseph. 30 seconds left. Shot clock 23. Outside, pump fake by Dickerson. Guarded by Vitella. Brooks to Dickerson. Pump fake. Good defense. That's for 3. It's wide. Joseph will rebound. Hayward on the floor, but she pops back up. 10 seconds left and a foul in the backcourt. Only team foul number 4, so no free throws. And now, once that's assessed, it should be 4 and 4, if I'm seeing this correctly, and it is correct. The foul goes to Faith Hayward, her 4th. Now, with 10 seconds left, you don't think that's that big a deal, but if this game goes overtime, that is a major deal. Eagles lead by 1. They will inbound. Since it was a foul, I'm not sure they have the opportunity to advance. That would have to be after a made basket. So they're going to inbound in their back court. Team foul, apparently number 3 is what the scoreboard says. So if that is correct, the Bruins still have a foul to give. And we'll see if they use that foul. 10.5. Trinity shooting 45%. Bob Jones, 44%. Bob Jones has hit 9 threes. The Eagles have hit 8. But the Eagles have hit 5 more free throws as well. Rebounding, very much even. Total rebounds actually dead even at 30. All right, so those are some of your crucial numbers. We'll worry about the point totals once this game is over. Right now, something a little bit more important going on. The Eagles trying to hold on to a 1-point lead. Expect Bob Jones to press and go for the steal, but now we'll have a 30-second timeout called by Coach Lewis. And we'll pause here and be right back. The 3-team fouls is correct. So the Bruins still have 1 to give. And I would expect Coach Levere to use up that foul and make it very difficult on Trinity. They're going to try to press and come up with the basketball. Trinity, 1-point lead. If they do get to the line, obviously they want to make. Green will inbound. 5-second count is on. They get it across the line to Joseph, who hits Perez. And Perez will hold the ball, and Wilder will put on the foul. Number 2 on Anna Lane Wilder, so a good choice of players not in foul trouble. And that's their last foul to give. Both teams will shoot from here on out, and that would include overtime if we get there. Eagles will inbound, 6.4. Joseph will hold it, and a foul. And that will go on Savannah Taylor. Bruins did that to try to stop the clock and hope that Joseph misses and gives the Bruins a chance with 5.1 seconds left. Kirsten Joseph is 1 for 2 on the night and on the season. She came in at 78%. Here's the first of 2. It's good. A 3 can still win it. A 2 can tie it for Bob Jones. And Joseph, a crucial free throw. Try to make it a 3-point game. Here comes number 2. It is good. Kirsten Joseph makes it a 3-point game. Now, Bob Jones calls timeout. They may have the option to advance the ball because they have 5 seconds left. 5.1, if you want to be more specific. Stay with us. The Bruins will advance past midcourt. Wilder were inbound. She is their best three-point shooter. Jenna Brooks, also very good. Upper 40s. Three-pointers on the season. They have to score 3 points. Ball battered around. Picked up by game. Final score, Trinity College of Jacksonville 66. Bob Jones University 63. Folks, we can't get it much more exciting than that. What a job by both teams. The Eagles 7-6 overall, now 2 wins, no losses in South Region play. Bob Jones 4-6 overall, 1-1 in South Region competition. Very quickly, point totals. Our player of the game, Alani Vitella with 31. Caroline Smith, Kirsten Joseph, each with 11. Desiree Green, 7. Alexandra Perez with 6. For the Bruins, 4 players with 9. Imani Pouncey, Keely Price, Jenna Brooks, and Faith Hayward. Faith McClary with 8. Anna-Lane Wilder, actually she had 9, 3 threes. Savannah Taylor with 6. And Caitlin Dickerson, 4. And Peyton Teague with 3. Well, can't get much more exciting than that. The Bruins and the Eagles, closing prayer after one fantastic basketball game. Thank you for joining us here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. For head coach Alicia Lewis, Abby, our game day coordinator, our athletic director, John D. Jones, Carson on camera for us, and all of us here wishing you a terrific week. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity College of Jacksonville.